Okay, if everybody could hit the got it. Right? Oh, this is perfect. Here comes Glenn. We're live on YouTube, but we're just waiting for Glenn to join. Glenn, are you there? Connecting to audio. We'll go ahead and get started. Welcome everyone. Sorry we're starting a little bit late. But this is the 9th Judicial District Nominating Commission meeting by Zoom. As we are going to fill, we have a vacancy that's coming up on March 20th, 2023, due to the retirement of Magistrate Judge Newfield. So before we start the meeting, I would like respectfully request Shelby to call into the conference line to see if anyone is waiting to listen.
Okay, I will go ahead and call in, and I will leave the line open for the duration of today's meeting.
Okay.
Welcome and thank you for choosing freeconferencecall.com. You're helping people around the world communicate for free. Please enter your access code followed by the pound or hash sign. If you are the host, press star now. Otherwise, please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. Your input is invalid. Your input is invalid.
We're having a little problem here. This is a new conference call line.
Please enter your PIN followed by the pound or hash. Thank you.
Well, I'm getting music. It's not telling me anybody's there.
Okay. All right.
So I'll leave it on.
Okay. The first thing on the agenda is introductions, but at this point, I think we all know each other. But maybe if someone is watching on YouTube, we should go quickly and just say your name and whether you're a lawyer member or a non-lawyer member and what city you live in. Let's go. Tom?
Yes, I'm Tom Adrian. I'm an attorney representative from Harvey County.
Brian?
My name is Brian Bena. I'm an attorney representative from McPherson County.
Ann?
I'm Ann Elliott. I'm an attorney representative from McPherson County.
John?
I'm John Robb. I'm an attorney representative from Harvey County.
David?
David O'Dell, County Commissioner from McPherson County and non-attorney.
Jana?
Dana McKinney, non-lawyer representative from Harvey County.
Glenn?
Glenn Snell, non-lawyer member from McPherson County.
And Chip?
Chip Westfall, citizen member from Harvey County.
Okay. So the first thing on the agenda after introductions is appointment of a commission secretary. And my notes say, does Tom still want to serve as secretary? But I'm going to ask whether Tom is still willing to serve as secretary.
Yes, I'm willing.
Thank you so much. You've done this for quite a while, and we really appreciate your service in that respect. So the first thing we need to do is establish a timeline. We did get the letter from Justice Lukert asking us to fill the position. So the first question would be when to post the vacancy And Shelby, my right-hand person, has set some dates. And as far as the notice of vacancy, she proposes Wednesday, February 28th, which is tomorrow. And I don't know, did you send that notice out, Shelby? That
I haven't sent it to the commission yet, but I will after the meeting. Yeah.
Justice, did you say February 8th or 28th?
8 tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. By the end of the day is when we'd send out the notice. Shelby did have me look at the notice, and the only thing I asked her to bold or highlight would be that the person would need to live in McPherson County. And so I want to make sure that people understand that at the time of swearing in. So if they live in Newton or anywhere else for that matter, we can consider, if there are no other qualified applicants within county, we can consider. So I think, Shelby, maybe we should put on there what upon swearing in.
Okay. Okay.
So giving a month for people to get their applications together and get the notice disseminated. She proposes Thursday, March 9 as the application deadline date. Thursday, March 9 by noon. She does it by noon so that she can get everything out to us later that afternoon and get the information to the people that investigate, which, like, there's someone in our disciplinary office that does that. In order to give time for completion of background checks, if we gave 3 weeks from March 9th, that would be March 30th, which is a Thursday. And I don't know if I had a conflict on that. Let's see. Okay, so March 30th is court week for me. So that wouldn't work to have the interviews on the 30th or the 31st. So moving into the next week, I'm actually, why did we pick this?
You're muted, Shelby.
Shelby, you're muted.
Sorry. No, I thought everyone was available that day, Justice Standards, and I thought you were available that day.
Oh, I am. But is it other people weren't available on the 3rd, 4th, or 5th? It was just, or did you?
I don't think I proposed the 3rd or the 4th. I proposed the 4th, 5th, or the 5th, 6th, or 7th. And it sounded like the 7th wasn't a good day. And there were some people that may have not been available on the 5th.
Okay. So given that she sent out the 5th, 6th, and 7th, the 6th was best for everybody. And so interviews, actually in the notice, Shelby, it says 8:30 a.m. But on here it says 9.
I put 8:30 because that's when you guys all get together.
Oh,
and then the meeting starts at 9. I can always say, I can change it to say 9 if that's what you guys want.
Yeah.
What date did you just say, April?
6th. Thursday, April 6th. It's the Thursday before Good Friday.
Mhm.
So it's the Thursday before Easter weekend. But I'm open that whole week. So if that's not a good day for everybody, but is everybody available on that day? Tom, what's going on? Are you available? Okay. Is anybody not available on the 6th? Hearing no objection, Thursday, April 6th would be a good day. That's good for the court too, because it really, it's only 16 days after the retirement date. So I guess the question is, in proposing, does anyone want to propose this schedule in a motion? Wednesday, February 8th, tomorrow would be the notice going out. Applications would be due on Thursday, March 9 by noon. And interviews would be Thursday, April 6th starting at 9 a.m.
So moved.
Second.
The second,
Who seconded that?
Brian.
Okay.
any discussion? All in favor, please raise your hand so Tom can see. Oh, Jana, are you raising
I
your
would
hand?
say yes. Yeah, yes.
It looks unanimous to me.
And those would be, the location of that would be in McPherson or Harvey County.
So the next thing on the agenda is, will the interviews be in person, and if so, where will they be held? So do we like to have them in person?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
Yes.
do it in person, and then on that, I don't know whether it was the application or the notice shall be proposed, the McPherson County Community Center, is that community room in the courthouse?
I had the community room on there because that's what we use in Harvey County. I don't know
Oh.
if the McPherson County Courthouse has a special room we can use, or if we just need to use a courtroom. Chip, do you know anything about that with
Dave.
McPherson County?
Dave probably tell us the best.
Unfortunately, we have some issues that are happening at the courthouse and then also at the old bank building. We're going to have some probably relocate the courts, even as we do some environmental remediation. And I think it's going to be starting about that time. They give us a tentative start date. So if we're going to meet in McPherson, we probably better meet off-site, maybe the McPherson Community Building, if that's available. So if you want me to do some research on that, I'd be happy to see what's available.
Would you mind, David? That would be great.
I will, if Brian Bena will become a Chiefs fan next Sunday.
Oh my goodness, that is.
Oh, man, that's the gauntlet's been thrown down here.
It sure
Okay,
is.
I'll go ahead. I'll go the extra mile. And
Very
I'm
good.
sorry, Brian.
Well, David, since you have all the connections there, it's so much easier than if Shelby did it. So we would really appreciate you doing that.
I'll do her.
Shelby,
Thank you.
do we need to know where it is before we send out?
Yeah,
the-
we need to know when we post the notice by end of day tomorrow, if possible.
Ooh.
Yeah.
David, is that okay?
I'll do my best.
Dave, if you need
Okay.
help on the community building, let me know.
Okay.
Just need to know probably if you got internet connection there.
There is.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And do you know if the Opera House has, or Glenn, you might know if I can fix dining room, the ballroom has the internet connection?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it does or not. They probably do. I was almost thinking the museum, their room might be a better spot.
Yes, good. All right.
I don't think the sound would bounce off as much of that in the museum.
Okay, I'll do some calling. Thank
Okay,
you.
and I'm not sure that we need internet, because the only reason we would need internet is if somebody got COVID and needed to, appear by Zoom
Yeah.
or something like that. And I have a hotspot that I can bring.
Oh, okay.
So that belongs to the court. So that's not a problem at all. Unless somebody else thinks we need internet, because we're not going to be doing this YouTube streaming because we're making it open to the public. So
Okay.
that's what the open meetings require.
Yeah, I like the museum idea. I'll check there first.
Great. Okay. The only other thing I have on the agenda is to remind commission members that we now accept the applications electronically. She will, as she did last time, Shelby will send them out via OneDrive. It'll be like a little thing that you open. And if any of the commission members want her to send paper copies, she can do that too. So I don't know if you want to go ahead and, oh, I thought of one other thing we said. Is there anybody that likes the paper copies? We did not put in here, because we didn't do it last time, another Zoom meeting that has to be YouTube live, concerning the kind of background check that each of you do. You know, each of you are signed on an applicant. Last time we only had 2 applicants, and I think, Shelby, what did we do?
I just split the commission members up amongst the applicants. I gave, I think I assigned them 4 and 4. So I can do that again. I'll just assign a commission member or 2 to the applicants we receive, however it breaks down.
Is that okay with you guys, or would you rather meet again to do that?
I'm okay with that.
So,
I am also.
Okay. Number 6, any other matters?
How many applicants would we expect in this type? I'm trying to think of the length of time to schedule on the calendar. So anybody have any thoughts about how long this might take in terms of interviews?
Yeah, we're going to have trouble, which is something we should also talk about is, we really want to, put this out there and really encourage people to apply. So, and you can do that as commission members. Start talking it up, talk to people, really encourage them to apply, to ask you any questions about the process. The more we get this out there, the better. I don't think I've ever seen in recent past, most I've really seen is 4 or 5, not in our county, but in kind of the bigger counties. And so I can't think that it would definitely wouldn't go past noon, but would probably be done, at 10:30.
Okay. Yeah, okay. At least for sure, if I can go till 1 through lunch, we'd be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I wish we could get 10 applicants, but.
Yeah.
So. Anything else? Okay, sorry we got started so late. But I think someone wants to move. Do we have to move to adjourn? Chip, do we have to move to adjourn?
Yeah, we probably should.
Okay.
Since we don't have a true chairman, we should probably move to adjourn.
so moved.
Second?
Second.
All right, all in favor? I'm not a vote.
Yes.
Okay, we are adjourned, and I'll plan on seeing you out in McPherson on Thursday,